Okay, I think my camera's a little bit blurred again, but what's new? Okay, so let's keep with our shoulders down. Let's just close our eyes and firmly place your feet into the mat. So really feel, I know it sounds a bit hippie-ish, but really feel kind of like the earth underneath you. So really push in. And by pushing the feet firmly in, it just activates the pelvic floor. So keep that navel gently drawn into spine. Let's do 4 more. 4. Sometimes this move can get a little bit kind of slap hazard if you're doing calf raise as well. And 2 more. 2. And 1. Well done. And then keep your eyes closed and just feel, push your big toe in, the little toe and the heel. The middle of the foot, and then just draw the navel gently in and just rock forwards and backwards. And just notice how it feels when you're not centered. So you often, if you ever look around, you often see people that kind of walk a little bit forward like that, and it can cause all kinds of issues with the back. And think about the breath. Breath through the nose, out through the mouth. And then side to side. Again. Making the kind of movement as big as you can before you feel like you're losing the balance. And then do that lovely circling on the spot. Again, breath in. Almost doing a pelvic circle so you can tuck your tailbone as you come round and then go into more of a arch position. And then the other way. And then come firmly back, spread your toes really wide, and then just gently open your eyes and you should be in a perfect position for calf raise. And then lift and lower. Four, 3, 2, 1, and then just circle for 3, calf raise 2, 2, 1, circle back. You froze then, Angela. 2, 3, well done. And then just come into a second position, so nice wide position. Hip bones back and then down, nice and slow, and back up. So make sure you can lift your toes if you are required at the bottom so that the knees are in alignment. I'm recording Angela. I don't know if you're having a problem with Zoom, babe. She keeps freezing, bless her. And she's back. And 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So make the most of today, guys. I'm busy all day, but apparently it's not nice tomorrow, so and last life. Well done. Come back to centre. Let's take it, so if you need something to hold on to, or just make sure you're near something in case you lose your balance, then let's just lift up, and we're just going to take it out for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just bring it gently to the back. Make sure you keep your core engaged. Take the big toe down and then just lift a few inches and squeeze. Lift, lift, lift. So working through the bum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well cross that foot over the other foot, take the same hand up, have a little stretch out, pushing the hips in one direction and pulling on the wrist. Take a breath in and out. In and out. Last one, breath in and back to center, and then bring the hips backwards, chin to chest, just gently down. So again, just stopping at the point where the hamstrings and the calf don't want to take you much further, so you don't have to touch the floor. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In and out. Last one, breath in. And softly, softly restacking that spine back up. Good. So the leg works at the back was the one we were stood on, so let's start on that other one now. So again, spread the toes and bring it up, and then we're just going to extend and flex again. You can hold if you want, you're still going to be working. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just gently back, straighten that leg, take the foot down, draw the tummy in, tuck the tailbone a little bit, lift for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1, well done. Round, reach up, lateral mermaid stretch, pull on the wrist, take a breath in. Two more. Good, back to center. Again, hips back, chin to chest, weight forward, gently, gently down. And your sit bones reach up to the ceiling, take a beautiful inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, in, out. 2 more. Last one, take a breath in. And softly, softly back up to standing position. Oh, I can tell I've done the line dancing last night. Do you know, just I'm aching in little funny places. And then I'll keep on going, yahoo! The girl who takes the class is hilarious. She's so funny. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. Okay, we'll do one more balance, and we might do a little bit of weights. So just take it into our tree pose, she says. Then again, just make sure you've got somewhere to hold if you need. We're not going to do any actions. We're just going to literally spread our toes, push our middle foot, our heel, really feel grounded. Drawing that navel into your spine, shoulders down, taking some lovely deep in-out breaths. Four more breaths. Two more. the leg you've been stood on, just take it gently to the back and then drive that heel down into the mat. Take a nice breath in. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. Let's come to that other side. So again, tree pose. So you can either, some people like to really just gaze forward. I like to take my gaze slightly to the floor and just find that knot in the wood. Spread your toes. Push your feet down, that big toe particularly. Hold. Take a deep inhale. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. 3 more. Two more. Last one. Well done. Always feels harder on that left one for me. And then push the heel down again. Feel the calf stretching out. Take a lovely in breath. And out. In. And out. Last one. And back to centre. In fact, we won't use weights. We'll do a little bit of body weight ourselves. So bring your weight, bring your feet back to the mat. Let's get some nice flow. Have it ever such a slightly soft bend in the knee. Chin to chest, take the bum to the wall behind you and the weight forward towards the toes as you come down into a roll down position. Again, just have a little hold there. You can have a little sway around on the spot. Sway the other way. And then gently walk it out. And we're going to go straight into a plank position. If you're not used to plank, feel free to come down on the knees and just draw the belly in. We're not holding for a long time. It's always more about mobility and flexibility Friday morning, but it's nice to do a bit of strength. So push the mat away, feel that strength. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then from that position take it into your deep downward dog. So take the hips up high. You're not going to get as far with the heels probably because it's a long downward dog. To provide some space in the spine, just take the right heel towards the floor. It doesn't matter if it doesn't get there. And then the other side. 2 more each side. One more each side. Well done. Back to centre, take the knees down, flatten the feet, bring the hands back ever so slightly, and make sure you're not going to hit your face with the weights. Bring your elbows backwards, chest and chin to ground, and reach up into that upward dog. Take a beautiful inhale through the nose. Stretching the front of the body. Tuck your toes again. Push your way into that plank position. Just hold. Keep the neck nice and long. Heels towards the floor. Just hold for another 5. Bring the hips up nice and high again. This time bring the hands back a little bit further so you're in a narrower downward dog. Chin towards the chest. Drive both heels towards the floor. Again, this is going to feel quite a deep stretch, particularly through the calves. Hold that position. Deep breaths in and out. last one. Gently back in. Just hold that position and then come down on the knees, and then we're just going to flatten the feet again and come back down into our upward dog. Take a beautiful inhale through the nose and then exhale as we come into a child's pose, and just stretching the back out for a little bit, just for 5 deep in out breaths. Last one. Good. And then let's come to lie on our tummies. So let's take our hands our palms into the seams of the trousers, into the side of the legs. Really walk your fingertips down to your feet. Push your pubic bone down into the mat and draw that navel away from an imaginary hot mat. And then lift the forehead and the chest, but not high at all. Keep that core engaged. That's the tough bit. The belly wants to drop. And then take one arm out to the side. Really reach them fingers to the wall. And then circle 1, 2, 3. Circle back. 1, 2, 3. A little bit what we do with our hips when we do side lift. Bring it back in. Keep the core engaged. Take your other arm out to the side. Circle. 1, 2, 3. Circle back. 1, 2, 3, bring it in, relax back down, just give your belly, let it just relax, give your bum a little bit of a wiggle, and then we're just going to turn our palms up to the ceiling as we reach our hands, fingertips down to the feet, push the pubic bone down, draw the tummy in again, lift up again. And then we're just going to kind of like pulse our fingers, like our hands up to ceiling. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then start bringing them out to the side like an abduction, back into crucifix. Once you get into crucifix again, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them back in. And then gently lower. And then take your arms over in front of you. Whoops, daisy. I've got far too many props set up today for my next class. So take your hands out in front. Again, push your pubic bone down into the mat. Draw the belly in. Keep your gaze down. Lift your forehead and your chest. And then you just lift right hand and left leg. Does that make sense? And then back down. Try and keep your head and your chest lifted. Lift the opposite. Keep the core engaged. Lift, lower. Lift, lower, lift 4, lift 3, lift 2, lift 1, and then lower back down. Take your head onto the side of the hands and just do a windscreen wipe, side to side. Nice bent knee. Beautiful. Lengthen your right leg, grab the left foot with the left hand and just pull that heel into bum. Push your pubic bone down and just feel how tight the quadriceps thigh muscles can feel. Beautiful, well done. Let's come to that other side again. Push the pubic bone, oh not the pubic bone. Yeah, push the pubic bone in and then bring the heel into the bum. And let's work a little bit on the spinal flexibility and see how I roll up first. So bring yourself into, I'll give you an alternative to roll up for those that have got osteopenia or anything, don't want to roll too much. Let's take it into our cow pose. Let's take a breath in Beautiful. Well done. So let's come over onto our backs. So alternative to a roll-up, which I really like this position, is just our chest lift. So we'll all do 8 chest lifts together, and then if you want to continue doing chest lift while I do 8 roll-ups, you can. So elbows out to the side. Make sure you're not doing this. Keep the elbows wide. Really take your time with chest lift, getting the setup right, or you won't feel it otherwise. Chin towards the chest, nice long neck. Fingers interlinked, thumbs into the neck or the side of your ears. And then push your rib cage in and down, because generally the ribs want to flail up and out and take the back out of alignment. So try and keep the rib cage fully on the mat, a little gap underneath the lumbar spine. You start in this position, you lift up and you're still in that position. And then lower, I only lower about halfway, because I want to keep the ribs together. Exhale up, exhaling, inhaling. Again, so out breath on the way up, in on the way down. Out. Keep that tummy nice and engaged. So my body's telling me that I want to do this, continue doing this, but I'm going to make myself do a roll-up. So if you want to do a roll-up, take your arms backwards, chin towards the chest. Start bringing arms up, and then forward, all the way. When you step back up, or continue with chest lift, drawing the tummy in. Ribs to hips. Knees stack straight. Last one. And then finish up with your chest lift if you do, and just bring the knees into that chest. Have a lovely roll. It sounds lovely out there. Sunny skies and the breeze. Beautiful. Let's do supine spine. We've not done this for a while in tabletop, so you can always do it with the feet down. If it wants to be more of a back stretch, you can still use the core by just gently drawing the navel in as you come back to centre. But we'll try, we used to do it quite a lot this. So let's take our legs into tabletop, chin towards the chest. Try and keep in neutral, so ribs down, little gap in the lumbar spine. Inhale as we take our knees to the right. Now breath as we come back to centre. So you're keeping the tummy engaged in this one. We're not doing that belly breath like we do when our feet are on the ground. And then back. And again, it might feel really lovely through the back, or you might think, oh, actually, my SI joint's feeling a little bit inflamed today. It might feel nice from one side than the other. If you want to do that 4-point movement, you can inhale as you take the knees over. Out breath as you lengthen the legs. Inhaling, bending the knees. Out breath, centre. In, breath over. Out, lengthen. In, bend. Out, centre. Let's do 4 more each side. Gently back down, lengthen your left leg, grab the left hand onto the outside right thigh that's in tabletop and just bring it over, feeling that stretch through the back. Take a lovely in-breath and out. In and out. Last one. And back. Lengthen that leg. Opposite one. Bring it over. Good, beautiful. Let's come back to centre position. Let's take our feet into our position for bridge. So we want to hip distance apart, shins underneath the knees. Try and keep that length through the collarbones, so shoulder blades nice and firmly on the mat. Like we did when we were standing, really think about your feet, so really push your feet. We're not going to roll into imprint like we normally do, we're just going to really push the feet in and we're just going to lift ourselves up into our bridge position. We're going to hold that position, so nice kind of that ski slope, that real stability through the hips. And we're going to raise our right heel, keep our left foot on the ground, and we're just going to drop the butt and lift, drop and lift. So you probably feel it a little bit more in the butt cheek of the foot that's on the floor. We're just dropping and lifting, dropping and lifting, dropping and lifting. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take that heel down, raise the other one, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to raise both heels, draw the belly in and drop and lift. So you almost tuck under as you come back up, almost into a pelvic imprint. 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the heels down, take a breath in. And slowly, slowly lower. And then just bring your knees and inner thighs back together. And we'll just do a supine spine stretch, but with a nice kind of belly breath. So just take the knees to the right, the head to the left. Inhaling, letting the belly rise up to the ceiling. Out, breath release. As big a belly breath as you can. Back to centre, the other way. Inhaling, let the belly rise. Out, breath. And again. And beautiful. Back to centre. So let's get our roller. Let's go on our roller. And again, we'll do abdominal first and then do a little bit of neck and shoulder. So always just, again, give yourself a little bit of time just to find that correct posture. So my head is right at the end, so I can afford to move down a little bit. You always want to make sure the head is connected. You want this length through, do you know, I got bit about 2 months ago and it still itches me all the time. I keep saying to Matt, will you just check it's not a mole or something? It's like there's nothing there. So lengthen through the front of your chest, chin to chest. Yeah, the ribs nice and together. Just imagine, well not imagine, hopefully they are. You want the ribs cage touching, you don't want it up and out. Gap underneath the little lumbar spine. And then just keep that really nice length. Draw the navel in away from the t-shirt. Bring your right leg up. Just really focus on that stability. So you start in neutral, you take the left leg out, nice and straight, and your back should not be moving, and then bring it back in. Try and keep at that pace. Take the other leg out. And back in, nice even breaths. Doesn't really matter if you breathe in or out on the way in or out, as long as you are keeping stable and breathing. So we tend to out breath on the exertion, that's what they say. In this position, I just feel that you need to operate the same level of strength when you take the leg out and in. Just don't let that tummy down. Eight more. Two. One. Beautiful. Take the right foot down and the left. Always give yourself that really big pelvic tilt just to release the back. Good. And then keep your forearms down and then just gently take that right ear to shoulder. Just hold. Back to centre. The other way. Hold. Back to centre. One more each side. Back to centre. The other side. And gently back. Just draw the chin in a little bit. And let's just take our right hand up to ceiling. And again, we're just going to protract that shoulder blade away and retract it down. Really important we keep this movement going. So working the muscles in the traps and also in the pecs. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then down, and the other way. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then both retracting, so you're feeling the shoulder blades hooking. Bring both hands up together. Let's just take it into, let's see if we can just gently bring both arms overhead. And just notice if one's leading, if one goes further than the other. If you're getting kind of to the roller level, that's good. If you're getting the hands to the floor, that's a little bit of hyper. And then gently back up again. Again, do it again. And this time imagine there's a helicopter above you and you're just moving your hands kind of to a capital Y. So you take them out slightly, not to T, just to Y. Bring them back and back up to centre. And then again, out, and this time see if you can bring them all the way to T. And then all the way back down to the mat. Bring them back up again and go into our helicopter. So scissor. And then circling, and then back up. And again, the other way. 6 more. Beautiful. And just before we get off, just imagine you've got a pen on your nose and you're just going to make some little circles, 5 in one direction, sort of up towards the ceiling. 5 in the other. Ah, beautiful. Well done. And then come off. And we'll do a little bit of side leg, not too much because time is running out. So let's just come into our really lengthen. So lifting up this bottom waist, bending the bottom knee just to give you that stability. And we're going to go straight into circles. So circles, these are the hard ones for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1, circle back. And then to finish, 12 left. Three, 2, 1, well done. Just bring that heel into your bottom, pull that thigh backwards, take a lovely inhale through the nose. One more. Good, well done. And then come onto your back, and again, just take that foot on the knee. Oh, and just push that knee away. Feel the stretch through the glutes. Just take the foot down, grab the back of the hamstrings. Just take it into that flexion and point of the foot. Flex, point, flex and hold. And then just take the foot in and out, in and out, in and out. And then circle, circle, circle back. And then just gently get yourself to the other side, do the other one. I never even asked you to give a nice little breakdown, did you? Good. So again, lift up that bottom waist, lengthen the top leg. And again, real nice stability. So just let's hold it and circle for 10. Circle for 9. Nice and slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle back. 2, 1, hold, down, drop and lift, drop and lift. 5, 4, Well done, good. And then onto your back, and again, just take that little gluteal stretch, push that knee away. Take the foot down, grab the back of the hammies, and again, just flex and point. Flex and point. Flex, point, flex and hold. And then in and out, in and out, in and out. And then circle, circle, circle the other way. And then just bring both feet together. Let the knees just flip out to the side. Turning palms up to ceiling. Just have a little bit of an inner thigh butterfly. And then just take both feet to either side of the mat. Just gently bring that right knee in. Hold. The other side. Back up, and then just gently, gently come over onto your front, and just take a final cow pose, and a cat, and then back to neutral, straight into a downward dog, heels towards the floor, just have a little bounce. And then walking the hands back towards the feet. You can have a little rest there if you want, just to get that final stretch through the legs. And then softening the knees as we restart. And thank you very much. Until then, see you next week. Thanks, guys.